day 68, numbers 33 through 34. This is just the word where we're reading chronologically through the Bible in a year. Day 68 of 365, numbers 33 through 34. These are the journeys of the children of Israel who went out of the land of Egypt by their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron. Now, Moses wrote down the starting points of their journeys at the command of the Lord, and these are their journeys according to their starting points. They departed from Ramses in the first month of the 15th day of the first month. On the day after the Passover, the children of Israel went out with boldness in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians were burying all their firstborn, whom the Lord had killed among them. Also on their gods the Lord had executed judgment. Then the children of Israel moved from Ramses and encamped at Succoth, and departed from Succoth and encamped at Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. They moved from Etham and turned back to Phi Hahiroth, which is east of Baal Zephon, and they camped near Migdol. They departed from before Hahiroth and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etham, and camped at Marah. They moved from Marah and came to Elam, and Elam were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, so they camped there. They moved from Elam and camped by the Red Sea. They moved from the Red Sea and camped in the wilderness of Sin. They journeyed from the wilderness of Sin and camped at Dophkah, and they departed from Dophkah and camped at Alush, and moved from Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. They departed from Rephidim and camped in the wilderness of Sinai. They moved from the wilderness of Sinai and camped at Kidbroth Hatava, and departed from Kibroth Hatava and camped at Hazeroth, and departed from Hazeroth and camped at Rithma. And they departed from Rithma and camped at Rimmon Perez, and departed from Rimmon Perez and camped at Libnah. And they moved from Libnah and camped at Risa. And they journeyed from Risa and encamped at Kehelatha. And they went from Kehelatha and camped at Mount Shepher. And they moved from Mount Shepher and camped at Harada. And they moved from Harada and camped at Machaloth. And they moved from Machaloth and camped at Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and camped at Tira. And they moved from Tira and camped at Mithka. And they went from Mithka and camped at Hashmonah, and departed from Hashmonah and camped at Moseroth. And they departed from Moseroth and camped at Bene Jaakan. And they moved from Bene Jaakan and camped at Hor Hagidgad. They went from Hor Hagidgad and camped at Jothbatha, and they moved from Jothbatha and camped at Abrona, and departed from Abrona and camped at Ezion Geber, and they moved from Ezion Geber and encamped in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. They moved from Kadesh and camped at Mount Hor on the boundary of the land of Eden. And Aaron the priest went up to Mount Hor at the command of the Lord and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel had come out of the land of Egypt, on the first day of the 5th month. Aaron was 123 years old when he died on Mount Hor. Now the king of Arad, the Canaanite who dwelt in the south in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. So they departed from Mount Hor and camped at Zalmanah. And they departed from Zalmanah and camped at Punan. They departed from Punan and camped at Oboth. And they departed from Oboth and camped at Ijebarim and at the border of Moab. And they departed from Ijim and camped at Didon Gad. And they moved from Dibon Gad and camped at Almon Diblathaim. And they moved from Almon Diblathaim and camped in the mountains of Abarim before Nebo. And they departed from the mountains of Abarim and encamped in the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from Jericho. They camped by the Jordan from Beth Jeshimoth as far as the Abel Acacia Grove in the plains of Moab. Now the Lord spoke to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan across from the Jericho, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, When you have crossed the Jordan into the land of Canaan, then you shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, destroy all their engraved stones, destroy all their molded images, and demolish all their high places. And you shall and you shall depossess the inhabitants of the land and dwell in it, for I have given you the land to possess. And you shall divide the land by lot as an inheritance among your families. To the larger you shall give a larger inheritance, and to the smaller you shall give a smaller inheritance. There everyone's inheritance shall be whatever falls to him by lot. You shall inherit according to the tribes of your fathers. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall be that those whom you let remain shall be irritants in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and they shall harass you in the land where you dwell. Moreover, it shall be that I will do to you as I thought to do to them. Chapter 34. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel and say to them, When you come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall to you as an inheritance, the land of Canaan to its boundaries. Your southern border shall be from the wilderness of Zin among the border of Edom. Then your southern border shall extend eastern to the end of the Salt Sea. Your border shall turn from the southern side of the ascent of Akrabib, continue to Zin, and be on the south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it shall go on to Hazar Adar and continue to Asmon. The border shall turn from Asmon to the brook of Egypt, and it shall end at the sea. As for the western border, you shall have the great sea for a border. This shall be your western border. This shall be your northern, and this shall be your northern border. From the great sea you shall mark out your border line to Mount Hor. From Mount Hor you shall mark out your border to the entrance of Hamath. Then the direction of the border shall be towards Zedad. The border shall proceed to Ziphron, and it shall end at Hazar Enan. This shall be your northern border. You shall mark out your eastern border from Hazar Enan to Shepham. The border shall go down from Shepham to Riblah on the east side of Ain. The border shall go down and reach to the eastern side of the Sea of Cinnereth. The border shall go down along the Jordan, and it shall end at the Salt Sea. This shall be your land with its surrounding borders. Then Moses commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land which you shall inherit by lot, which the Lord has commanded to give to the 9 tribes and to the half tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and the half tribe of Manasseh hath received its inheritance. The two tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side of the Jordan from across Jericho eastward towards the sunrise. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, These are the names of the men who shall divide the land among you as an inheritance: Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun. And you shall take one leader from every tribe to divide the land for the inheritance. These are the names of the men from the tribe of Judah: Caleb the son of Jephunneh. From the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Mehud. And from the tribe of Benjamin, Eladad the son of Chislon. A leader from the tribe of the children of Dan, Buki the son of Jogli. From the sons of Joseph, a leader from the tribe of the children of Manasseh, Haniel the son of Ephod. And a leader from the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Kemuel the son of Shiftan. A leader from the tribe of the children of Zebulon, Elizaphan the son of Parnach. A leader from the tribe of the children of Issachar, Paltiel the son of Azan. A leader from the tribe of the children of Asher, Ahihud the son of Shilomai. And a leader from the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Pedahel the son of Ammihud. These are the ones the Lord commanded to divide the inheritance among the children of Israel in the land of Canaan. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of the word. That was day 68, Numbers 33 through 34.